All right. I probably should have set up this microphone before I did that. But anyway, we are live. This is the predictions episode of the Battle of Ohio podcast for the predictions for Week 9. Basically, me and Thomas, we used to do it as part of the, what do you call it? We used to do it as part of the episode, but it just started taking up way too much damn time in the episode, and we also started doing way more stuff in the episode. So we decided to just give it its own live show. Well, originally we were giving it its own show, but then we got access to StreamYard, and StreamYard allows us to easily go live with YouTube and everything, and it's something we've been trying to do a lot last year and just really never had the access to do. But anyway, what we're going to do, as always, we're going to break down this Week 9 schedule. We're going to talk about the Week 9 schedule and what we expect is going to happen, and then on Monday, we're going to go back through and we're going to be like, we're going to figure out what happened. And inevitably, we're going to get some of them wrong. And then we're going to talk about which ones we got wrong and why we got them wrong. But,
I don't know. I might have a perfect week this week.
It hasn't happened yet. I almost had a perfect week, Thomas. I almost had a perfect week if I had just believed in the Bengals to beat the Ravens.
I believed in the Bengals to beat the Ravens.
You did. I was so fucking mad.
I was sitting here. I was sitting here listening to you and Dante debate, and he was like, "Yeah, I think the Ravens got the Bengals this game." And I'm like, "Am I the crazy one here? Because I'm pretty sure I think the Bengals got the Ravens beat pretty handedly." and then guys just like, "Yeah, nah." I was like, "All right, you know."
I mean, I thought that the Bengals were going to beat the Ravens in a game this year. I just thought it would be the next one.
Yeah, I might sweep them.
I mean, that'd be great. I'll take that. So you got Josh Johnson in this Jets game. I guess Mike White got hurt, which is unfortunate for him. I was kind of hoping to see Mike White come out here and just break out, and the Jets just wallop the Colts. And
I mean, it's weird because
maybe at that point everybody stops talking about Bengals lost to the Jets.
I mean, he's on the sidelines.
Well, he's on the sidelines, but yeah. So I mean, it doesn't look like he's going back into this game. It's already 28-10. So I mean, it's pretty well out of hand at this point. It's not out of hand. You could turn not if you throw the interception like that. Fucking dumbass. Yep, that's Josh Johnson. That's what I remember. Hey, look, it's Andrew Sendejo. It's your boy, Thomas.
Yeah, he sucks. I believe in
Sendejo. He didn't though. Actually, he thought he had the interception, but I think it hit the ground. So
good old thing.
Anyway, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and get into these predictions, Thomas, because that is what we are here to do.
All right, awesome. Let's do it.
All right. So the first, so just to be clear, we both on the Monday recap of last week, we both made our predictions for this game. We both picked the Colts, which is what it looks like is going to happen, but I think everybody kind of saw that coming. So we're not going to have to talk too much about this game, other than just reacting to it if anything happens. But it's 28-10. I don't think too much is going to happen here.
You never know. It's the NFL.
Jets just got another 3 and out, on the goal line, or on their own goal line. So
yeah, the Colts won this game pretty handily.
Pretty much. Exactly what the Bengals should have done to them, but you know what? Whatever. We'll bounce back next week. We'll beat the Browns. It's all good. Not to give away any spoilers.
Possibly.
Okay. So, So we both picked the Colts. I'll go ahead and mark that down. Next, we got the Houston Texans going to Miami to play the Dolphins in the first Tank Bowl of 2021. Who's worse? Who can be worse? Is it the Houston Texans, who are very, very, very bad, or the Miami Dolphins, who are very bad and also don't get their draft picks, so there's no point in tanking anyway?
Dang, man. If I'm Houston... Wait, hold up. Miami don't have any draft picks, do they?
No, they don't have a first round. They may not have a second round. I'm not sure.
How the hell are they going to trade for Watson then? How is that even going to work?
they were gonna trade. They were gonna trade like future firsts, and then they were gonna trade like Tua to like. It was gonna be like a 3-team deal, and they were gonna like trade Tua to somebody, and like maybe something else to that team, and they were gonna send the first to Houston, and then it was this weird mess.
Hey, this is actually in a really good spot, man. I'm in Houston. I just lose for real. Give me the Dolphins.
You think the Dolphins are gonna win?
Not really, but you know.
Which,
I mean, like I don't really
lie.
think either one of these teams are going to win. Who I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie.
Suck.
I don't. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what to do here. The Dolphins are the home team, but
That's
I mean,
good.
like, I don't know, man. Like, I almost kind of feel like the Texans are better. You know, like I feel like the Texans have like the Dolphins have more talent. Clearly, I think the Texans might be hungrier though. I think the Texans might be like kind of on a mission to prove people wrong this year, and they're doing a very bad job of it. But I think the Dolphins are like kind of like got up their own ass a little bit, and that's part of what's going on. I think Brian Flores is a bad coach. And I'm not saying David Culley's a great coach, but I am saying that
Davis Mills. Davis Mills really haven't really looked that bad this year.
And that's the other thing. Davis Mills, I mean, while not spectacular, hasn't been too bad. And
I mean, he's a rookie.
I don't know. I'm gonna go out on a limb here, and I mean this obviously isn't big upset territory because these teams are both awful, and like literally no matter what result happens in this game, literally nobody is gonna care at the end of it.
I mean, so Davis Mills, in perspective, had 310 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception against the Rams, 29-38 completions. He did score 22 points in the fourth quarter, but that was all in garbage time against the Rams. But he did it. I mean, he's not a horrible quarterback. He's in rhythm.
Well,
I mean,
he's got potential. He could maybe go somewhere, but I'm gonna give it to the Texans on this one. I just think they've been, I think they've shown me a little bit more this year than the Dolphins have. Like, I mean, the Texans haven't shown me much, to be fair. But I think there's been a few instances where the Texans have been like, I think where the Texans have earned my respect a little bit more than the Dolphins have earned my respect. So I'm gonna pick the Texans here.
Yeah, I'm really gonna think about switching my pick back around, but I'm gonna do with the Dolphins. I think Tua Tagovailoa could find something this game. Something.
You probably should stick with the Texans, Thomas, or stick with the Dolphins, Thomas, because I tend to find that when you let me talk you out of a pick, you tend to get it wrong.
Yeah, I'm going with the Dolphins. Give me the Dolphins.
All right.
Even though the Dolphins can't beat the crappy Jaguars and get freaking Urban Meyer fired like they were supposed to.
Speaking of the Jaguars, they're hosting the Bills this week. What do you think's going to happen, Thomas?
They're hosting the Bills?
They're hosting the Bills, yes. Yeah, home field advantage.
I actually think they're going to play them tough. I'm going with the Bills, though. But I think they're going to play them tough.
That was kind of an anticlimactic ending to that. Like Kyle, I think they're going to play him tough. I'm picking the Bills, but I think they're going to play him tough. Yeah, I'm going with the Bills, too. The Jags are trash. The Bills are not trash. The last time the Bills played a trash team, which was the Texans, they beat them like 40-0 or some shit.
Yeah.
I mean, the Bills are gonna run away with this one.
Yeah, Bills run away.
Next, we got the Denver Broncos traveling to Dallas to play the Cowboys. What you got, Thomas?
Dak Prescott's back. Denver Broncos
is Dak back?
Yeah, Dak's back.
Damn it.
Yeah, no brainer. Give me the Cowboys. Give me the Cowboys a mile high.
So, I was gonna make this my big upset of the week.
Yeah, I mean, I know. I mean, if Dak Prescott's not playing, then you got an argument there. But
not that Cooper Rush was terrible, but I don't know. Yeah, I got to go with the Cowboys. I was gonna give it to the Broncos, but
Because the Broncos really aren't
I
that
didn't
bad for
think
real. They've been
Dak
sticking
was back
around.
yet.
I mean, the Broncos been sticking around. They've been taking advantage of these bad teams, and the
To an
Cowboys
extent.
play. Yeah, and the Cowboys play bad. Should take care of the Steelers.
All right. So next we got the New England Patriots traveling to Carolina to play the Panthers. And there's another touchdown for the Indianapolis Colts. They are running the hell away with this one.
I'm going with the Patriots.
Going with Patriots?
Yep.
That seems like the smart pick. Right now the Patriots are looking like whereas they kind of got off to a rough start, but they're kind of starting to look like that, classic Bill Belichick coach team that we're used to. Mac Jones is doing well. The Patriots might be a playoff team the way they're playing lately.
The Patriots look like they got the best coach in NFL history.
Exactly. And not only that, but they're actually playing like a good Bill Belichick coach team right now. All right, so next up we got the Las Vegas Raiders traveling to New York to play the Giants. What you got, Thomas?
You talk about the distractions in our locker room.
Yeah.
Like, you talk about distractions in our locker room. This makes our distraction look like cupcakes. Because this is like a whole nother level of stuff. Because, like, where the Browns would be angry at somebody, this is something different. This is something that's going to get you in your feelings. Like, this is real life right here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what happened with Henry Riggs is bigger than football.
Right.
So you talk about distractions. You talk about a team that's been through the most distractions. But you know what I mean? Like on the low, this Raiders team shown with Jay Gruden that they can handle distractions on a high magnitude. Like they've been dealing with probably the most distractions of any other team in the NFL right now. Because their owner been bringing a lot of distractions. They're moving cities. Their coach change and everything. So if there's any team that can do it, it can be the Raiders, and they're going against a team in the Giants that really aren't that good. I mean, they show flashes here and there. Mm-hmm. They are flying across the country, though. I don't know. That's gonna be tough. That's actually it's really hard for me to pick the Raiders in this one. It should be the Raiders, but I'm not sure because you talk about distractions, man. That's a real distraction. That's a distraction that no matter how hard you try, you won't be able to get that one out of your mind. Man, you talk about distractions. It's not even hey, can I hang out with this guy? I can hang out with this guy outside of team practice and everything. No, this man might be going to jail for a very long time. You talk about distractions. Man, oh man. You go first in this one.
Well, I'm gonna pick the Las Vegas Raiders here. I got 4 words for you. You suck, Daniel Jones. So, Raiders.
Taking my coin phrase. I honestly do think it's a tougher game than it looks. It's gonna be a tougher game than it looks for the Raiders, man.
I think it could be. I think it'd be a lot closer than people expect. But the Giants are just not a good football team. The Giants do hang around. I'll give them credit for that. But I don't think they have what it takes to like actually pull out these wins. I think the Raiders. I think as much as the Henry Ruggs situation is obviously a huge distraction for anybody in that locker room, and a lot of guys are going to be thinking about it. They do already have massive distraction training basically with the whole John Gruden thing, so they kind of already know how to like plow ahead and go just like focus on football because they've already done that this year a couple of weeks ago.
I agree with you. So I'm gonna go. I agree with you. So I'm gonna go with the. I'm also gonna go with the Raiders. for that reason.
All right. Next up, you got the Los Angeles Chargers traveling to Philadelphia to play the Eagles.
They're traveling to Philadelphia. The Chargers are traveling to Philadelphia. The Eagles aren't that bad, man. And the Chargers been showing vulnerability. This is a candidate for an upset, honestly. I don't think the Eagles aren't as bad as I mean, what are they right now? What are 2-win, 3-win team? So like, the Eagles win this game.
They're 3-5.
Yeah, I mean, like they win this game, they could be back to 500.
Well,
I'm sorry, not back to 500. Back to
as you can get with.
I'm sorry, not back to 500, but back in like the mix of like being near 500 and like kind of like saving their season just a little bit. And Jalen Hurts looked good against the Lions. I mean, everybody looks good against the Lions. But I'm still going with the Chargers. I think the Chargers should be able to get this one down.
Okay. I'm
not sold on the Chargers though.
I'm definitely not sold on the Chargers. You know what? I'm going to call this my big upset of the week. I'm going to take the Philadelphia Eagles.
That's a good one. I was thinking about it
because I do believe in Jalen Hurts. I think he's a good quarterback. I don't know if I totally believe in the Eagles, but I think, with the Chargers kind of looking a little shell-shocked lately, going all the way across the country to play in Philadelphia, I don't know. I think the Eagles kind of take them off guard and kind of shock them. So I'm gonna go with the Eagles on this one.
Yeah. I'm with you on that. All right, I'm sticking with the Chargers, but I see where you're coming from. I don't fully think this year. I'm not fully against that, but yeah.
All right, so next we got the Green Bay Packers, the Jordan Love Green Bay Packers, and oh my God, the Jets are just kidding. How did we lose to this team? Are you kidding me? God, the Colts are about to be up 42-10. How did we lose? My God. Like, how did their defense stop our offense from putting up 41? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, dude? Fucking Carson Wentz. He didn't even do anything. He just handed the ball off, and dude took it to the house.
Yeah, you set Carson.
Christ. And I'm up against Jonathan Taylor too this week in fantasy. That's the fucking annoying part. God damn it. God damn it. He's got 33 fantasy points already, and I'm still projected to kick this dude's ass. That's the thing. But I mean, also if he goes out and gets a new quarterback, then that could change. God damn it, Jonathan Taylor.
Y'all losing to the Jets give me hope for this weekend.
Fucking shit.
I love when these fake models on Facebook try to add me as a friend. Sorry, Wanda. I don't know you.
Right. All right. So what were we on? What were we on the next game? The Packers and Chiefs. So no Aaron Rodgers. No Aaron Rodgers.
Mm-hmm.
Chiefs are not a very good team this year, but no Aaron Rodgers.
No Aaron Rodgers.
No Aaron Rodgers and no Kurt Benkert. So they're down to their only option they have at quarterback, which is Jordan Love. And here's the thing: if something happens to Jordan Love, they have no quarterback at all.
Well, Devontae Adams, will you be playing?
I believe he's coming back.
Yeah, he's off the COVID list. That's big. The Chiefs haven't really been that good this year. The Packers are still a good team.
They've been overcoming a lot too.
Yeah, and that helps when you have a quarterback in Aaron Rodgers. I'm going with the Packers.
Okay.
I'm going with the Packers.
I'm going to go with the Chiefs because it is in Arrowhead.
I know.
The Packers, I mean, you want to talk about like distractions. Obviously, nothing to the level of Henry Ruggs, but probably about the same level as what's going on with Odell in Cleveland.
Probably a little bit
Uh,
more because that's a quarterback.
well, that's
That's the
true.
whole
That
thing.
is the quarterback, and
That's the
that's a guy
quarterback.
that's it's like you don't expect that out of Aaron Rodgers. At this
Yeah,
point, I feel like you kind of expect that out of Odell.
yeah. This is their quarter. This is their leader of the locker room, and he's lying to that. That's like I said. We got the third. We're like the Browns are lucky. They got the third biggest story in the NFL this week. Like this is the third most outrageous thing, the third worst thing out of the three. This is the
Right.
third worst. So
Right.
out of the three, I'd rather have this situation than the other two, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just think it's going to be a lot for the Packers to overcome, and I mean, man, we keep waiting for that Chiefs breakout game. It's like it. I know it hasn't happened yet, but it's got to happen eventually. Um,
Patrick Mahomes is just too good. But I just think that there are some real deficiencies with the Chiefs, and I mean, he's gonna have all his weapons that he needs in this game.
yeah.
It just all matters how he performs, and I think that he can perform on a level where he can beat the Chiefs. Maybe I'm putting too much stock in Jordan Love. A lot of people say that he hasn't looked good in the offseason. I don't think. I don't know, man. I don't think he can be that bad because he wasn't that bad in college. Yeah, that's college, not the NFL.
Right,
42 to
that's a
10.
big thing, and here's the thing: the main thing with him is he was like super raw in college, so like, you know, he was good enough to like show the talent, but he wasn't necessarily getting a lot of production. That was the main thing about him.
I'm really excited to see what he does.
Well, I'll definitely be watching that game to see what happens, but I think the Chiefs are just probably going to be the more focused team going into this game, and not only that, but it's Patrick Mahomes versus Jordan Love. I'll take Patrick Mahomes every time.
Oh yeah, no problem. No brainer. But it's that Chiefs defense.
That's fair.
It's that Chiefs. There's a lot of things that go into this, man. Because like I think the Packers defense can muck up the game and slow it down for the Packers.
All right. So next game, you got the Tennessee Titans traveling to Los Angeles to play the Rams.
Rams. No Derrick Henry.
Yep.
Big problem.
That's pretty much my analysis. The Titans. I don't know what the hell they're gonna do at this point. Now I mean, they're lucky. They've got a fairly decently, not easy schedule, but like not the most difficult schedule in the world. Like, I mean, they do have to play the Rams this week, which is gonna be. I don't really see anything other than the Rams winning that one. But after that, you got the Saints, and then you got the Texans, then you got the Patriots, and then they're on bye, and then you got the Jaguars, then you got the Steelers, Chiefs, who are not looking good right now, Dolphins, and then they finish with the Texans. So I mean, like the Titans. At this point, they've built up so much like equity. I think it'd be pretty difficult to see them missing the playoffs, but I do see them not really competing against these really good teams. So I agree
Yeah.
with you. LA Rams should pretty easily win this game with no Derrick Henry.
I'm watching these videos of Jordan Love though. Like I think the problem that I'm seeing is he's not looking down. He's not pushing the ball downfield. He's like a check down Charlie.
Yeah,
That's from preseason. That's from preseason game that I'm
but
watching right now.
that worked for Mike White though. So
Oh wait, hold up. He threw one pass down the field. That's actually a pretty good throw. But it is preseason.
next
We'll
up,
see what
we
happens.
got the Atlanta Falcons traveling to New Orleans to play in a well, I'd say a divisional matchup. I was about to say a key divisional matchup, but not really key. The Falcons are not very good.
Who the plan?
The Falcons are playing the Saints.
Um, who's starting for the Saints? Is it Taysom Hill?
Probably Taysom Hill, yeah.
Um, I mean, is Taysom Hill really that much of a drop off from Jameis Winston?
Not a significant one, no, I don't think. I mean, like upside wise, yes, it's a huge drop off, but like what you're actually going to get, probably not that much of a drop off.
Then yeah, I'm gonna go with the Saints then.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you. I was thinking about making this one my big upset of the week, but
It's not an upset. I mean, it is, but
no. I was gonna say the Falcons beating the Saints. I was gonna make that
oh,
my upset. But I kind of rethought it. I don't think the. I mean, I do think the Falcons are a little bit better than what their record indicates, but I don't think they're better than the Saints. I think the Saints are pretty good even without Jameis Winston. And partly because Jameis Winston isn't exactly the most reliable quarterback in the first place. So, for them to have that, for them to be 5-2 right now like they are, with Jameis Winston, you got to be pretty good around Jameis Winston.
I'm actually really excited to see what Tyson Hill does this game too,
Probably not
or
much,
Taysom Hill.
Next on the docket, you got the Arizona Cardinals traveling to San Francisco.
Cardinals going to San Francisco.
Yep.
Arizona Cardinals, San Francisco. Huh. That's a tough one. Because San Francisco could legit beat the Cardinals. That's a divisional matchup. And that's not didn't
and it's in San Francisco too.
The 49ers really aren't a bad team. And Kyler Murray, wasn't he a little injured after the game against the Browns?
Maybe.
Not the game against the Browns, the game with the Packers. Didn't he get hurt?
Yeah, I did. I heard something about that. Yeah, I don't know if it's a big deal though.
He didn't practice, but he should be good to go. So he's playing. The Cardinals look good all season, but last year, looking at what happened last year and how they kind of like plateaued middle of the season after they had a hot start last year.
Right.
I would be surprised if something similar like that happened this year. So give me the 49ers. The 49ers could expose the Cardinals for a little bit.
Okay. This is another one that I was thinking about making my big upset of the week.
I'm gonna get my big upset of the week.
I'm still picking the team that I was gonna pick as my upset team, which is the 49ers, but I think taking the Eagles over the Chargers is probably a bigger upset. So
yeah.
So I agree. I think Kyle Shanahan's a good coach. I think the 49ers are a pretty decent team. Oh my God! Did he just drop that pass? He just dropped that fucking pass.
Oh,
dude, what if the Jets come back? That would be an unbelievable collapse.
And then you could call the Cardinals the new Falcons. Don't leave
the Colts.
I'm sorry, the Colts, the new Falcons. Sorry, I'm thinking about it's.
Yeah.
No, I think the Colts got this one. I don't see the Colts losing this game.
That'd be crazy if they did lose this game. But the Jets are rallying right now. To be fair.
Yeah, I don't see the Colts losing this game.
I hope they do.
That'd be funny though.
Offsides on the Jets there, I think.
That'd be hilarious.
I think they're going to call offsides on the Jets, but I
don't think that's so horrible.
Yeah.
You suck, New Jersey Jets.
Yeah. I think that's not automatic first down though, right? Like offsides. Like I think encroachment is an automatic first down, but offsides I think is just 5 yards, so they'll probably repunt. Yeah, offsides on the defense. They declined the penalty. So they're just like, yeah, take the punt. I don't understand. Why wouldn't you just try to punt again? I don't know. Whatever. Penalties declined. That was weird. All right. So, yeah, that's pretty much all the games we have to predict this week, except for the AFC North games.
Oh, yeah. Here we
So
go.
let's get into it. Bears Steelers.
Steelers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Much
Especially
as I
because
hate
it's
them,
in Pittsburgh.
much as I hate them, I hate them. Man. Steelers. They're gonna be playing with that Steelers swagger.
Well,
I hate the
that
most.
and the Steelers are very good at beating bad teams.
Yeah.
Um,
So
so
Steelers.
yeah, yeah. The Jets are not a good team. Sorry, the Bears. But then again, maybe the Bears are the new Jets. I don't know. But the Bears are not a good team, and it's in Pittsburgh, and it's on a Monday night, which the Steelers are typically very good in. So I'm gonna Steelers probably. I hate it, but it's okay. The Bengals are gonna win, so they'll still maintain their lead.
Yeah, Steelers.
All right, next you got the
Hate y'all,
Minnesota
Pittsburgh.
Vikings. Yeah. Fuck Pittsburgh, but they'll probably win this one. Next up, you got the Vikings going to Baltimore.
Vikings.
Okay.
I think the Vikings. I think the defensive matchup favors the Vikings in this one.
Yep. So, like I said, the Vikings have a very good pass defense, and if they can get Lamar Jackson to get uncomfortable, then that's a very good way to beat the Ravens. But at the same time, if you let them run all over you, then you can still lose that way. And it just depends on if the Ravens are able to get up on the Vikings quickly. If they can do that, then they can just kind of run the rest of the game away anyway.
Vikings. Yeah, I'm on the Vikings.
I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna have to go with the Ravens on this one. I think I absolutely think the Vikings could win. I'm gonna say it just like I said. The Bengals game that I mispredicted against the Ravens. It's like I do think the Vikings could win, but the Vikings are gonna have to show me that they can win these kind of games. And so far, I just haven't seen it yet. I've seen them come oh so close so many times this year, just like not actually do it.
But mainly because the Vikings always start to just take off this time of year for some reason. They get better as the season goes on as they start to get a rhythm with each other.
I suppose. But until I see it, I'm just not going to predict it. That's pretty much my perspective.
All right.
So, and then we got the game of the week. You got the Cleveland Browns traveling to Cincinnati to play the Bengals. You want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
You already laid out your pick, so you go first because I'm still
Okay,
battling back and forth with my pick.
I'm
still going back and forth with it. I'm still going back and forth with it.
I think this game is. I think this game's in Cincinnati. The Browns have a lot of distractions going on. The Bengals are coming into this game pissed the fuck off and ready to prove to the world that they are the good football team that they said they were. I think Joe Burrow is one of the most competitive human beings I've ever seen. So you don't think he's out for blood right now? You got to be out of your mind. I don't see any way that the Browns can really slow this Bengals offense down. Like, maybe they can slow Jamar Chase down, but if you do that, then you leave T. Higgins and you leave Tyler Boyd open and you leave C.J. Uzama open, and I don't know. I don't think there's going to be enough firepower on that Browns defense to take down the Bengals offense.
I'm with you. I think the Browns got to at least score 30 points to beat y'all. But I'm not putting past the Browns to score at least 30 points on Sunday because the weather's going to be nice. The weather's going to be great. So the weather's not going to be a factor on Sunday.
Well, that was kind of my other thing, and we didn't get it to it in the Battle of Ohio podcast. Well, in the podcast that we just recorded for anybody who's listening right now. But we didn't get to this, but it was something that I wrote up in my notes that I wanted to talk about. But the Browns haven't scored more than like 14 points in the last month.
Yeah, I wonder why that was. Maybe that person who was handcuffing the offense is gone. The Browns have. I'm going with the Browns this game.
Okay.
You know
You're allowed
what
to be
it
wrong.
is. You know what it is though that I'm sticking on.
What's that?
Aditi Kinkabala.
The fuck
Aditi
does a
Kinkabala.
Steelers fan have to do with anything?
Well, here.
Pick up the phone and call his quarterback.
So listen to this real quick. So listen to this. I'm about to see if I can get this my volume up to a point where you can hear it on this thing. All right. Just a test run.
Multiple people in this building, Andrew. He said it's not that hard. If Odell Beckham Jr. really wants to be here, he would pick up the phone and call his quarterback. He would pick up the phone and call his head coach. He would have perhaps told his father, take down that video and coach. Because despite whatever reports are out there, I have spoken to multiple people in this building, Andrew, who said it's not that hard. If Odell Beckham Jr. really wants to be here, he would pick up the phone and call his quarterback. He would pick up the phone and call his head coach. He would have perhaps told his father, take down that video. Maybe he would have even told LeBron James to back off and let him fight his own fight. So the thing is that the Browns players right now are saying, sure, yes, if he wants to be here, if he can help us, yeah, we'll take him back, because that is the path of least resistance. What else are they going to say right now? This is a team that under Kevin Stefanski does its best to stay as level and as focused as they possibly can. Kevin Stefanski yesterday saying that this team is desperate for a win was basically the most volatile thing that Stefanski has said in 2 years. That's being said to drive that point home, that this right now is a 4-4 team that's in the bottom of a very, very tight division and needs to keep its eye on the prize. But I can assure you of this, Andrew, if there's any sense that there's a team Baker or a team Odell here, there's just not. There's not one person that I have talked to that even doubts the ability of Baker Mayfield to lead this team. This can actually be a strong circle the wagons galvanizing moment for this team. And I'll leave you with one other thing here, Andrew. The Browns run a rhythm and timing offense. That means that Baker Mayfield throws to a specific spot at a specific time. Just because you see a receiver who maybe looks open on the field, that may not be the spot that he's supposed to be in at the time that he's supposed to be there. There are always two sides to one story, and if only one side is posting things to social media, let's remember there could be another side.
All right. You heard all of that, right?
Oh yeah, I heard all of it. Doesn't really change my opinion.
No, I know. I just
That this team is
did that for context.
For a win?
Because I thought that was a great interview by her. And it goes back to what I was saying earlier while I was on the podcast, is that all that noise that's coming in outside, this isn't, out of the three stories that's going on right now, this is probably the least distracting out of the three. The Aaron Rodgers story, the Raiders story, it's probably least distracting. Now, I did say the other two teams will win, but both of those teams have proven that they could deal with distraction. But if I'm Baker Mayfield, if this don't fire you up, I don't know what will. If I'm Jarvis Landry, I know Odell is my best friend, but if this don't fire you up, I don't know what will. I just really think that you're going to get a really locked in offense on Sunday. I think the Browns offense is going to be out to prove something to somebody on Sunday. I think this is going to be a team that's going to play with a real chip on their shoulder. But I don't know if that chip could solve the deficiencies that they have, because they already have deficiencies as it is going to this game. Man, I'm going back and forth with this. I'm going back and forth with this, Kyle. I'm struggling with this, but you know what? I'm going with my boys. I think Baker Mayfield is gonna show the world something on Sunday. He always does against Cincinnati anyway. By the way, he's 5-1 against the Bengals. So that's also another important stat. So I'm going with the Bengals. No, Baker Mayfield. Yeah, 5-1 against the Bengals. Right? Yeah, 5-1 against the Bengals.
Oh, man, we gotta fix that.
His only loss was that year that last week against Freddie Kitchens. Y'all got Freddie Kitchens fired, by the way. So good for y'all. Usually it's the Bengals that get They usually still get the Browns coaches fired.
Well, saying that anybody has had recently a lot of success against the Bengals isn't really saying a whole lot. The Bengals have kind of been like a trash rebuilding team lately, and this current Bengals team is completely different than anything that you've seen the Bengals do in the last.
Oh yeah,
like, 5 years.
no. I'm not. Look, trust me, I am not disrespecting the Bengals at all in this. Trust me. Trust me.
Oh no, right. I'm just saying Baker Mayfield having a 5-1 record against this is like, yeah, but like sample size.
Yeah, I got you. But either way though, I'm going to Browns. I'm going with my boys. I really do think that we're gonna. I think that we're gonna see a motivated offense. I think we're gonna see a bounce back game in Chubb. I think Chubb got another week to get that calf healed. So he'd be closer to 100% this week than he was last week. Yeah, I just think that you're gonna see a completely different offense this week.
Cool. All right. Sounds good. So then that pretty much does it for our predictions. So what do we got here? The differences we got. You picked the Dolphins to beat the Texans. I picked the Texans to beat the Dolphins. Obviously, we disagree about Bengals Browns. Let's see what else we got. Vikings Ravens. I picked the Ravens. You picked the Vikings, so that's a good one. You picked the Chargers. I picked the Eagles, and that one was my big upset of the week. You picked the Packers. I picked the Chiefs. And that's it. So what was your big upset of the week, Thomas?
Oh crap! It was the game that you also picked though.
Okay.
NFL scores. What were the games I picked again? Hold on, look at them real quick.
There's them Jets getting a touchdown again. Man.
Oh, it was the 49ers over the Cardinals.
I'm telling you, watch out for this Jets comeback, man.
49ers over the Cardinals.
Colts about to blow this lead. I hope they do too.
Yeah, I picked the 49ers over the Cardinals. I also picked the Packers over the Chiefs. I also picked the Vikings over the Ravens. So either the Ravens, either one you want to call your big upset, the Ravens over the Vikings, or actually I'm calling the Ravens versus the Ravens over the Vikings over the Ravens is my big upset because it's because that's
I mean, it is technically an upset, but I think the Vikings are like hella underrated this year.
Yeah, but I'm gonna go with that. That's gonna make that my big upset. Say that's my big upset of the week. Yeah,
that's fair.
Yeah, that's the game I'm locking. That's the game I'm more certain about that game than the other game. I really think the Vikings are gonna win a game. I'm not. I think the Vikings defense is gonna figure out a way to beat the Ravens. I'm going back with my theory that we're gonna have 5 win. We got 4 or 5 win teams in the.
I totally think the Vikings. I totally think the Vikings could beat the Ravens. But if I'm putting my money on a team, I'm putting it on the Ravens right now.
We might have 4 or 5 win teams in AFC North. Get ready.
No, that's not correct. Because one of the teams is about to be 6-3.
Let's see.
No, you'll see. But anyway, guys,
you're hyping up the Steelers to be in 6-3. So I don't want that to happen either.
Hyping up the Steelers. Never in my life will I ever do that ever. Fuck that team. Fuck that team. Fuck those fans. Fuck them all. Guys, that's it for the predictions. Thanks for watching. Thanks for checking us out. You can find me at Kyle Phelps 92 on Twitter and Facebook.com/Phelps. Find Thomas at T_star94 on Twitter and Instagram. Go check out my YouTube channel, which is just Kyle Phelps. Go check out Thomas's YouTube channel, which is Thomas J Network. You can also find him on TikTok under that name. So, yeah, check it out, and let's go see these Bengals win the Battle of Ohio. Who dey?
It will be very interesting on Sunday.
All right.